All right, we're going first. And I believe that this is going to be another Suicune. I mean, they have the Suicune art and everything, right? Oh, it's a Froakie. Okay. So, unfortunately, Suicune is going to be our worst matchup. And the main reason why I say that is because we need to put more bench Pokemon down. We need to put more bench Pokemon down in order to actually attack with our Pikachu and stuff. I'm going to put energy on Pikachu. We'll let Pikachu take the first hit here. I got a Froakie in the back. Okay. So we're doing 60. I think we're just going to go swing in for the 60. All right, Pikachu, let's do it. We have another basic Pokemon down just in case we want to throw in another 20 damage, I think. Or 30, so 110. I think Greninja is at exactly 110. So even if they evolve, they need a giant cape. Unless they plan on trying to, like, hit the Oricorio and then Cyrus it just to get a kill. Oh, no, it's at 120, the Greninja. I don't know why I thought it was at 110. Alright, so we have Oricorio. Put down the other Oricorio as well. Extra damage is always good. 110. Even if they use Erida, they can't out-heal the Oricorio. Oricorio to 70. They would need to Giant Cape or Potion, or both, actually. Alright, not bad. They couldn't find their Suicune in time. Pretty quick deck we have here, to be honest. We're going first against Lightning. Alright, let's go. Pichu in the front. Pikachu EX in the back. And a single Zeraora for now. Just to see what we're up against, right? Because if we're going up against... Actually, this is perfect. And then we'll go Oricorio. I was going to go double Zeraora, and then we'll just Crackly Toss. I don't know who I want to put the Giant Cape on yet, but I highly doubt they're going to red card me. The reason why I also didn't go double Zeraora is because if they're running Raikou, Oricorio is very good as a counter, and we have one of everything, right? This is like what you want for your deck. Pichu, Pikachu, Zeraora, because Zeraora gets zone energy if you can go first with it. Oricorio in case they bring out another EX Pokemon like Raikou. And then Pikachu EX is like your heavy-ish hitter. Wow. That's game already. That's a very quick match. That did not even last 20 seconds. And it's already over, man. Some quick wins with the Pikachu deck. Alright, we're going second. We got Pichu. And a single Pokeball. We need this Pokeball to be anything but a Pichu. Okay, it's a 60 HP Pokemon. Let's hope it's a Pikachu EX. Because Zeraora and Oricorio won't be able to one-shot the Riolus. Let's pray that we find a Pikachu EX here. Oh, man. Alright, now let's hope this Pokeball is Zeraora. Oricorio. I guess not the worst. We'll go ahead and Pikachu EX. We'll Oricorio down. I'll put one energy here. We'll go ahead and Crackly Toss on the Oricorio. Because now we have both energies. I have Elemental Switch in case I want to swap it, but we have an energy that we're going to be generating regardless. Wow, they're going to be putting energy on Marshadow then, because they know Pikachu EX is about to clean up and kill. So it's a good thing I didn't go ultra ham on Pikachu EX here. I put everything on Pikachu EX. So odds are they probably don't have an EX, right? Unless Riolu is going to be EX. I'm assuming. So I guess in case they are running, elemental switch from Ori. Might be a waste of us grabbing that energy, but let's just do it this way. Because then if he evolves the back into a Lucario and attacks me for 40 damage, I'm taking 60, which I'll still live. We wanted to make sure that we're able to actually do something here. Alright, so no matter what, if I attack here, I go down to 10. They're doing 40. Going down to 10, I go back up to 30. Their Riolu can kill me anyways. Giant Cape doesn't protect us there, sadly. But it will protect my Pikachu EX. If the time ever comes, right? So let's go ahead. Pikachu EX. We go up +1 here. They bring in the other Riolu most likely. If I choose to kill with Pikachu, then we still live against the Marshadow unless Marshadow has red. If I choose not to kill, I'm gonna go with, I think we still just going with Oricorio. We have an X speed in case I want to switch off, if I want to change my mind here. Professor's Research, what do we got? Another X speed. I think we have too many X speeds now. Another Zeraora, but we only had that one elemental switch. So I could theoretically just put down Zeraora, Pikachu, or Oricorio attack. Yeah, let's just commit. Because I'm thinking right now, he can't one-shot our Oricorio with Riolu right here. And if he does evolve into a Donphan EX... Oh, he can one-shot it. Never mind, I forgot about Lucario evolve. Alright, Pikachu's gonna clean up here. This has to be a Pikachu. So the scary thing is, one Sabrina on his side and he wins the game. Meanwhile, we're looking for our one singular Sabrina, 1 in 6. Him going in with Donphan tells me that he does not have red in hand. Or a Sabrina or a Repel in hand either. Because he could have just done that, got revenge and kill. So he's going to have to hit for 70 per turn, which lets me just swap to the other Pikachu and buy some time. And with another Professor's Research, and we only need one single Sabrina to win, I think we can win this. Wait, he had a Sabrina. Why would he not Sabrina Marshadow Revenge? He could have won on the last turn. Ooh, I'm really hoping he doesn't have a Cyrus. I am really hoping he just does not have a Cyrus. So, he doesn't have Memory Light. If I attack for 90 here, and he does use the Memory Light, he doesn't one-shot me. But I can two-shot him. Because Memory Light will allow him to do 90 damage, plus the weakness, 110. And red is 130. I still live. So I'm going to go in with the Circle Circuit. Let's see. If they don't have Cyrus, they blundered. Oh, Professors means no Cyrus or Sabrina. They'd have to repel. They got the memory light that we were predicting, but we did the math. They can only do 110 damage. I think they threw, man. They 100% threw because they didn't go in with their Marshadow for Marshadow's revenge. And then just Sabrina on Marshadow's revenge to kill any of my Pokemon. Because that Marshadow does 120 damage. Dang, we'll take it. We should have lost that game, I'm not going to lie, because they had that type advantage. But thankfully they blundered. We came out on top. Alright, we're going first. We got Pikachu in the front, and I am going to opt to go Zeraora in the back. Just because we have Elemental Switch. We already anticipated that Suicune is going to be in the front line here, which is perfectly fine for us because we'll be able to quickly two-shot it before it can kill us. That's the idea, right? So let's Professor's Research. And I'm just going to go ahead and end turn. We get 1 energy on Zeraora. I did telegraph to them that I do have Elemental Switch, so they could theoretically red card or Mars here, which would be bad for us. They go up 1 energy. They put a Pokemon down. They put 2 Pokemon down. Part of me wants to just Sabrina this turn. Ooh, never mind. Oricorio. I was going to go in with Pikachu here, but I think X-Speed Ori Elemental Switch attack is going to be the ultimate play right now. And I'm not even going to... I'll tell you what. I'm not even going to attack the Suicune, because we're in no rush to attack the Suicune. We're going to Sabrina because we can kill one of the Froakies, which makes the Suicune do less damage because they have less Pokemon on the bench, and we go up +1 already. Less firepower with double Greninja on the bench. Less Water Shurikens as well. And I think that's a valuable Sabrina for us, to be honest. They got another Pokeball, another Suicune. So their Suicunes can do 80 damage right now. They do have a Greninja. They'd have to put energy and swap off it if they want. They probably hit the Pikachu. Ooh, okay. They want it dead. Professor's Research. Another Pikachu. Energy on the Pikachu. Honestly, probably going to go other Pikachu as well. And then we just attack. Because the moment they put second energy on Greninja to attack, we can kill with our Pikachu EX. Oh, they're not going second energy. They just decided to concede. I think they just got so confused on what they wanted to do. I don't know. I thought they were going to go into attack with Oricorio or attack the Oricorio, but I guess they decided not to. We'll take it. Come on, we're going second. We got the dark energy on their side. We got Pichu on us. I guess let's go ahead and do Pichu, Pikachu, and let's end turn here. Dark? They're probably running Darkrai. Zubat, okay. I mean, honestly, anything that's not a Suicune, I'm happy with. Suicune has so much card draw. So they're running Zubat, probably Darkrai on the back. Opaldian Clodsire. Interesting. We've got a lot of cards. Let's hope we can find Memory Light. Oh, that's so the Clodsire can actually apply poison on the enemy. Cool. I think I'm still going to red card him. They're both EXs, which is funny enough. So they both go down to an Oricorio. Right? So this is our first turn, yeah? Yeah, this is our first turn. So an Oricorio is prime. A Zeraora to generate energy in case I want to use Zeraora as bait, I guess, is also prime. Red card, just to red card him out. And we're going to spread this energy across everything. So energy on Oricorio. And then we're going to crackly toss the Pikachu in the back. So he's set up for 90 damage. And then Zeraora gets his own energy, and we are set. Maybe we don't need Elemental Switch in the deck, but there have been some games where we've needed to use it. We've just got a perfect start right here. So now they're going to need a rare candy. Or a Zubat's going to go down to someone. Alright, they got the rare candy. Crobat is looking very dangerous. Alright, well, we got an Oricorio ready to go. Kinda hope we find a Sabrina just to kill the Paldean Wooper. Another Oricorio for this spot would be nice. And I don't think I'm going to Giant Cape just yet. I'll just attack. Because I don't know if I want to Giant Cape the Pikachu or if I want to Giant Cape the Oricorio. It depends. They're losing energy. They evolve, right? There's no way they sacrifice a Paldean Wooper. They're sacrificing the Paldean Wooper just to do some damage to us. Okay, that's an interesting play. So Giant Cape to keep it alive as long as possible is going to be better on the Oricorio, I think. I want to find another Oricorio because then we can just X-Speed Elemental Switch and be fine. So I want to keep this last spot open on the bench for the other Ori. They are trying their best to whittle our Oricorio down. We gotta find the other one. Come on, man. Let's go. Joke's on you. We got a second one. X-Speed. Retreat. Oricorio. Cleanse it. Energy. Elemental Switch. From the old to the new. And we're swinging back in. 50 again. So now they can't even Sabrina because they won't be able to attack the other Oricorio with Crobat. Their chances of winning are getting drastically lower as the game progresses. Because all we need to do is hit the Crobat one more time and then Pikachu can clean up whenever. Or we can just find a Sabrina. So Sabrina wins us the game here on the next turn. Yeah, not looking good, man. X-Speed. Build up the Ori. Attack again. 50. They might have a Lily. Who knows? Let's wait. The game's not over yet. They could have a Lily. They could still swap to the Wooper, Paldean Clodsire. They probably have options. I'd be surprised if they're not running a Lily. Once they swap, they're stuck. They're stuck, man. 3 energy to retreat. All we need is a Sabrina or a Cyrus. 7 cards, 2 and 7 chance, and we're slowly losing HP. Pokeball to thin our deck. I think the other Zeraora. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit for 50 again. I could swap to the Pikachu, honestly speaking, just to do 90 because it's stuck on it anyways, but just in case it has like a leaf in the deck. Let's just stay on the Oricorio. 5 cards left. A Sabrina or a Cyrus wins us the game. It's a 40% chance we win. Dang, still nothing, huh? Well, we retreat to the other one. And I don't need any more elemental switches, so I'm just going to keep using up all of my energy. Or all of my cards, just in case they try to Mars us or something. Because again, we're looking for a Sabrina or a Cyrus. Lyra. Oh, so it's a good thing I didn't go in with Pikachu on that other turn. Because I thought they were trapped on the Clodsire. They were not trapped. But I think they've already accepted defeat here because they know that my Pikachu does enough damage. Yeah, our Pikachu does 90 damage, so... Well played. No reason to play anything else and delay the game. We've got the win. That was a good match, I guess. Kind of unfortunate for them once their Zubats or... The other Zubat and the Paldean went down. They had no other answer to our Oricorio. Patience is the key, though. We played it safe. We played it patient. And that's how we got the win. We didn't get too risky with Pikachu early. All right, so this is the OG Pikachu EX deck, a.k.a. the Genetic Apex Pikachu deck. Not the Shining Revelry one, but the very first one that we have. So we are running double Zeraora, double Oricorio, double Pichu, double Pikachu EX, double X-Speed, Elemental Switch, double Pokeball, 1 Giant Cape, 1 Red Card, double Research, Sabrina, Cyrus. So let's talk about everything, right? We have the Sabrina and Cyrus in the deck, mainly because we're not really going to be hitting for a whole bunch. Oricorio does 50 damage, Zeraora does 50, Pikachu does 90 at max. You're not really going to be one-shotting Pokemon, which is why we're not using red in the deck. And instead we have Cyrus, so we can try and bring back the Pokemon that we make weak for that use case scenario. Sabrina, just in case you want to make them lose tempo, or just Sabrina them into a different Pokemon so you can attack them instead. Could help you out. Giant Cape, because lightning Pokemon always have like lower HP. We're a little bit more vulnerable, so Giant Cape can keep you alive. Pikachu has 120 HP. Maybe you want to keep Pichu alive in the front, or the Oricorios against like Greninja and stuff like that. Oricorio is also a very good card to have because there's a lot of EX Pokemon roaming around. Zeraora is able to generate his own energy if you are able to start with him on your first turn, which means that you have options of using Zeraora or Oricorio. You can put Zeraora in the back, Pikachu EX in the front, and you don't even need Pichu for that instance, and then you can just Elemental Switch, boom, bring that energy up, and then still start swinging in for every single turn. 90 damage on Pikachu EX. Good for a very quick early game aggression if you're not going first and starting with Pichu, for example. Pichu's good in this deck because everything is a basic. You can build energy on it, but it might be a little overkill. I think it's good for consistency's sake. Not only are you putting more Pokemon in your deck, basic Pokemon with it, which is technically what you want for Pikachu EX for him to do more damage, but you're also able to guarantee that you can start ramping up energy extremely quick and then have that quick turn advantage and be able to attack for 50 damage guaranteed on whatever your first attacking turn would be, either with Oricorio or Zeraora. So that's why I like double Pichu. If you want, you could try and maybe take out one single Pichu and then keep the rest in there. It would go down from an 8 basic to a 7 basic, but more basics for Pikachu is always better, so I like to keep the double just in case. But you can always try and opt out, do one Pichu, and see how it goes. Also, I think that maybe double X-Speed also is going to be overkill. Usually what I wanted to do was, if I start with, say, Pikachu EX in the front, that's the worst case scenario. I can X-Speed over to like a Pichu or anything else, but we have Elemental Switch in the deck. So if I do start with Pichu in the front and I have at least a Zeraora in the back, I can Elemental Switch and bring it to the front and still attack with Pikachu anyways. Or I can just lose the energy on Pikachu and go to Pichu and it's fine. Everyone only needs 2 energy to attack regardless, so it's not going to make or break. So if I were to swap anything out of the deck, An X speed 100% would be gone if you guys want to swap that out for something else. Maybe like healing, like a Poke Center Lady or a potion, just so you can combat any Greninja decks out there like Suicune. If they hit your Pichu or your Pikachu, you can heal that, prevent them from using Cyrus on the next turn or anything like that. That would be my situation. And you might also be able to get away with one elemental switch as well. So maybe you only need to run one X speed, one elemental switch, and then you can substitute both those for any other cards in the game that you want. But this was a quick deck that we put together basically just because of the new immersive Pikachu EX. I don't think it's anything like top tier, top meta or anything like that, but we did get a couple of good games, went on a 4-game win streak ranked mode. So it was pretty fun. We had some quick games. Not bad.